Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic Book Hub, where today we will be discussing the top 10 most evil villains in the DC universe. These characters have terrorized our favorite superheroes and left a lasting impact on the comics. They are cunning, powerful, and dangerous, making them some of the most memorable villains in comic book history. Number 10. Black Adam. Black Adam is a complex villain who was once a champion of the gods. He's known for his incredible power and the destruction he's caused as he seeks to gain even more. He's also been portrayed as both a villain and anti-hero, making him one of the most interesting characters in the DC universe. Black Adam was once the protector of his home country, Kahndaq, but after the death of his wife and children, he turned to evil and sought revenge on those responsible. He is considered one of the most powerful villains in the DC universe, with superhuman strength, speed, and durability, as well as the ability to control the elements. Number 9. Deathstroke. Deathstroke, also known as Slade Wilson, is one of the deadliest assassins in the DC universe and has a reputation for being nearly unbeatable. He's known for his cunning, agility, and marksmanship, making him a formidable foe for any hero. Deathstroke is a mercenary for hire and has worked for some of the biggest villains in the DC universe. He's been a thorn in the side of the Teen Titans and has also taken on Batman and the Justice League. Despite his evil ways, Deathstroke is often portrayed as a complex character who is driven by his own motivations and beliefs. Number 8. Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is a villain who is obsessed with protecting plant life and the environment. She's a botanist with the ability to control plants and communicate with them, which she uses to manipulate and influence others. Poison Ivy is often depicted as a villain who is driven by her own sense of environmental justice, but her methods are often considered evil, and she's willing to use her powers to harm those who stand in her way. Despite her evil ways, Poison Ivy is often portrayed as a complex character who is driven by her own sense of morality and a desire to protect the planet. Number 7. The Joker. The Joker is a notorious and unpredictable criminal mastermind who is widely considered to be one of the greatest threats to Batman and the entire DC universe. He's known for his sadistic sense of humor and his desire to cause chaos and destruction. The Joker is a master of deception and is always one step ahead of the Dark Knight. He's responsible for some of the most heinous crimes in Gotham City, including the death of Robin and the destruction of Arkham Asylum. Despite his evil ways, the Joker is often portrayed as a complex character who is driven by his own twisted sense of humor. Number 6. Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul is a centuries-old villain who is determined to save the planet by any means necessary, even if it means wiping out most of humanity. He's known for his cunning and his mastery of the Lazarus pits, which allow him to cheat death and extend his life. Ra's al Ghul is a master strategist who is always looking for ways to advance his own goals. He's been a constant threat to the DC universe and has worked with some of the most dangerous villains in the DC universe. Despite his evil ways, Ra's al Ghul is often portrayed as a complex character who is driven by his own sense of justice. Number 5. Sinestro. Sinestro was once a Green Lantern, but he turned to the dark side and became one of the greatest threats to the Green Lantern Corps. Sinestro is known for his cunning and his mastery of the Yellow Power Ring, which gives him the ability to create powerful constructs and control fear. He's also a skilled tactician and leader, making him a formidable opponent for any hero. Sinestro is driven by his own sense of order and justice, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to bring it to the universe. Number 4. Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is a billionaire industrialist and one of the smartest men in the DC universe. He's a constant thorn in the side of Superman and is always seeking to bring down the Man of Steel. Lex is driven by his own sense of superiority and his desire to be seen as the greatest mind in the world. He's a master of technology and has used his wealth and resources to create some of the most advanced weapons and machines in the DC universe. Despite his evil ways, Lex is often portrayed as a complex character who is driven by his own desire for power and respect. Number 3. Brainiac. Brainiac is an extraterrestrial being who is obsessed with collecting and preserving knowledge. He's responsible for shrinking and destroying entire cities, including Krypton, the home planet of Superman. Brainiac is a master of technology and has the ability to control machines and upload the minds of entire civilizations into his own databanks. He's a constant threat to the DC universe and is always seeking to expand his knowledge and power. Despite his evil ways, Brainiac is often portrayed as a complex character. Number 2. Doomsday. Doomsday is a monstrous creature who was created for the sole purpose of destroying Superman. He's known for his immense strength and durability, as well as his indestructible armor. Doomsday is a force of nature that is impossible to stop and has caused destruction and death across the universe. Despite his lack of intelligence, Doomsday is often portrayed as a complex character who is driven by his own primal instincts. And before we reveal number 1, please leave a like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this one. Number 1. Darkseid. Darkseid is the top of our list as the most evil villain in the DC universe. He's a godlike being who is determined to conquer the universe and enslave all of its inhabitants. Darkseid is a master strategist who is always looking for ways to expand his power and influence. He's a constant threat to the DC universe and is always seeking to destroy his enemies and conquer new worlds. Despite his evil ways, Darkseid is often portrayed as a complex character who is driven by his own sense of superiority and a desire to conquer. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 most evil villains in the DC universe. These characters have left a lasting impact on the comics and have terrorized our favorite heroes for decades. They are cunning, powerful, and dangerous, making them some of the most memorable villains in comic book history. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more content on the DC universe.